complain fast that time. Barely touched him. Oh, here we go. He's only got one plate now. I'll clear my sword in preparation. Where are you going? That's it. Best position I can get is like nearest fucking foot. And then just kind of like aim up. Am I trying to hit him in the dick, you say? Kind of. Yeah, get near his feet and aim up. Oh, he's definitely not happy about that. Unfortunately, it does not work anymore. I cannot divide him. Already got a couple of scratches into him. No, just one. He's a tough bastard. I'm such a massive motherfucker. He's not even easy to win. Telegraphs his fucking weak spot for all it's worth. Oh shit. Ah, we're alright. Is that three dents on him? Is it just two? Let's assist this a little bit. PDW rounds. See what? And more. See what? And even more. It knows what ammunition to give you, doesn't it? The fucking thing disappeared. I think that's another hole in it instantly. That really is the way to go. Just shoot the plates first. It's too hard to hit it with the nubbit, so it can work, but as long as you're careful and you stay alive, it's not a big deal. Just keep healing, keep one-handing, keep shooting that plate. There you go. That's a bit easier, isn't it? Suck it, you bellend.
Walk softly and carry a sword of legendary power.
You see that in top right there? Fucking Enra just floating away. Yeah, it's meant to be here. Is it? Or is that the headless guy? It's the headless guy, isn't it?
No.
I thought.
No. This cannot be.
Never mind.
My brother.
Don't put him back in. I've just killed him 3 fucking times. Seriously?
You're dead. You are dead.
You're dead. I know this because I've done it 3 fucking times now. Cool. Which way am I supposed to go? Oh, not that way. try going back this way. Can't see anything else. I'll hold you, man.
What happened? Where's Enra?
I killed Zing. His body, anyway.
Good. Then it's done.
It's not done. Nothing's done. I don't know where he is, and I don't think we have time.
I chose you because you could handle a sword. And because I thought I could handle you. That you were strong of body, but not of mind.
Cheers.
But I was wrong, Lowe. You came back for me to fight a battle that wasn't yours. You've already won.
But Enra...
You've already won. Tell my sister I'm sorry. Sweetest of sisters, I will always remember the day I first saw you. And while I did reach out to you, leaving a toy at your door out of compassion or curiosity, I would never have seen you had you not decided otherwise. It doesn't matter now. Our secret is known to all. I didn't anticipate you would become happy, but you did. And your tears no longer flowed. Without them, the land dried, and inevitably Enra climbed your mountain and found us.
I see.
You should have stayed by my side. You made me believe I could be something else. And for that, I will never forgive you. I barely felt my punishment. It was nothing next to the pain of losing you. And at least the rain was back. But I say fuck the rain. I'm finished with Enra and his world of obedience, of slavery. You choose solitude? I'll give you solitude, and poor Sing will seal this wretched bargain. My heart splits, but there is no other way. I will always remember the day that led me to you, and that is why I must bury your memory. I will not be ruled by pain. I will die free.
Holding a key to skip? Fuck that.
My world is at your mercy, Lo Wang. If this is victory, then you and my brother have won.
piss off all the key to skip. No way I'm skipping ending shit. Get out of town. I've got a Freddy Krueger sword. I've just noticed. What the fuck? Fucking Freddy Krueger sword. Oh, I thought Hodgie was alive for a second there. Fucking die, Enra. What the fuck did Lo Wang pass out there for? What's that about? Clean your sword. Well, I don't suppose I'm supposed to go that way. Nah. I don't think there's any chests with any money in to look at neither, so... Is that the original one that's at work? The original one. You know what I mean? Yes. Oh, she's sad. Should be. Hoji was cool shit. Oh, that is the end. I would assume so. Definitely seemed like it was heading that way. Very, very good game though. Story was great, combat was great, graphics were great, maybe a little bit unoptimized in places, but no big deal. The comedy of Lo Wang and Hoji was fucking awesome, really, really good. Very good. Oh, they're the independent boss fight programmer. Boss fights were, I don't know, like... So we pointed out they're kind of like painkiller boss fights. They were a little bit, weren't they? A little bit. Big, grand boss fights. Take a while to take down and... Well, it's because they're fucking massive. Obviously they're going to take a while to take down. We absolutely fucking love that. Everything about that was great. It saddened me greatly when I checked on Metacritic and it was only getting like low 70s. And I'm like, that's not right. That ain't right. I think I actually tweeted saying, how can a game with music from the mid-80s not score mid-80s? And I think that's right. I think that's what score it deserves. If you're into this kind of game, you've got to give it at least an 85. Anywhere between like 85 and 88 or something like that. Maybe 88's a bit generous, I don't know. It depends on the person. I'd rate it that and not even feel guilty about it. Not even think twice. It was very, very good all round, with only minor complaints. Like I said, maybe it could have been optimised a bit better. And the difficulty should have scaled better. I think Insane was probably normal difficulty, to be honest. If you scaled back those... There was a few fights at the end, you know, it threw everything at you. If you'd have scaled them down a smidge, that would have been normal difficulty. And this Insane difficulty should have been a bit harder, a lot harder, during the early and mid-game. And then it was fine near the end. And that should have been, sorry, that should have been hard difficulty. And Insane should have been something entirely fucking different, really. But, you know, other than the difficulty and, like, optimization, they're the only two gripes, seriously. If you're a fan of Doom and Serious Sam and Shadow Warrior, Duke Nukem, anything like that, very, very solid, very enjoyable, very much worth the cash. And it's like, I mean, I said it many times through the game, like, the difficulty never... There's some games where the lack of difficulty, the lack of challenge really narks me off. It gets in the way of me enjoying the game. But this just wasn't one of them. And you could say, oh, it's got rose-tinted glasses towards retro FPS and Shadow Warrior and stuff like that. And it's like, look, you may be right, but this game was carried by more than just the difficulty of killing things. Lo Wang and Hoji were absolutely fantastic characters. The overall story was great as well. And the action was great. As easy as it was still satisfying as fuck. If it had been a bit more tough, I think more powers could have been used. Like, I don't think there's ever a reason for Shockwave or Flux. And I seriously doubt there's ever a need for that bullet deflecting thing. You rarely see anybody that shoots bullets at you, and they're all easy. Just humans, piss easy. So like I said, the difficulty, yeah, you've got to be fair and say, look, the difficulty, too easy. Too easy. You know, Insane should have been hard. I think even if you'd downgraded Insane to hard, it's still been a bit too easy for it, but still, like I say, I think that's a legitimate gripe. It was a little bit on the easy side, but it's like I was just saying, it didn't get in the way of the game being fun. Which says a lot for the game. At least for me, anyway. Shadow Warrior uses Squirrel. I assume that's some kind of programming language or something like that, but it's still funny. Shadow Warrior uses Squirrel. Oh, Shadow Warrior does use Havoc as well. And it uses Fmod sound system and Bink Video. I can't believe anything still uses Bink Video. Is Bink Video a good thing? 'Cause it's been around for ages, man. Ages. Bink Video was around in like PlayStation 1 days and before that. It's ancient. Thank you for playing. That was my pleasure. My pleasure indeed. Wait a minute. You recycling these credits while scrolling around? Because you've gone back and forwards. It comes up with a boss design. What, Kashimash? 1 credits, Kashimashi. That's right, respect the credits. There we go. I don't know, I didn't see the boss design or anything pop up there, but maybe I was talking... Oh, here we go, boss fights programmer. Ah, okay, right. Let's hold the skip then. What score? Come on. Come on. Good score. It's my worst score ever. Oh wait, no, it's 209 out of 350 though, which is still about 400. Oh my god. Is the same score every fucking time almost, wasn't it? Just over half. Fucker. Well, that's it. Return to main menu. Oh. Is anything extra unlocking the extras? They were just the cutscenes, it seems. Yeah. Ah, here we go. Wait a minute. EX mode. What the hell is EX mode? What the hell is EX mode? And heroic mode. This mode uses only the initial checkpoint in each level, disables quick save, and is much harder than insane difficulty. Ooh. Quick look, very quick look. Just out of curiosity. So you can't quick save. There's no checkpoint, so you've got to get... And most of the stages are, what, about an hour long? Anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour long. And you can't quick save through that, and if you die, right back to the beginning. Harsh. And it's much harder than insane difficulty, apparently. They should have made that much harder than insane difficulty. Insane difficulty! And then made it... I don't know, just... Made it so you can't save for heroic or something like that.
Our debts.
Just want to see the difficulty, ever so quickly. Ever so quickly. Oh, awesome. If only there were time. Oh, man.
Briefcase
Can't kill anything yet. Let's just see what it's like on the first dudes, huh?
Smile. Ready for school, Mom.
I can't sprint. Can't attack. I've got no powers. I feel fucking naked compared to how you are from like mid-game onwards.
Setting. I guess koi ponds and cherry blossoms will have to do. Pretty decent digs. Huh. I give it a 7 on the wangometer.
Weak sauce.
I don't have any. I don't have any fucking strikes. I know.
Weak sauce. Die, sucker! Give me a little fight. Die.
You guys are pussies.
Nice moves, bro. Oh, it's not an advantage. Oh, there we go. What? Why can't I get a back strike? There we go. No. 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 I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking. What? I can't. Oh, now I can dash. I can't get a fucking proper direction thing. There we go. I've been trying to get that for ages.
Enjoy your last breath.
I don't know if shit hurts more or takes more damage, but I've certainly lost more often than what I did when I first played. It'd be interesting to see with that. See how much harder it is later on. I'm still alive. No, right mouse button does not work.
Where are you going, Mizuyaki? Didn't you want to do business?
Monster.
Medkit. There we go. Much better. Ah, yeah, quick save don't work. I'm spamming the F5 key, no dice. Good shit though. Like I say, unfortunately, you can't really get a gauge for how much more difficult it's going to be on heroic mode, because you could have to play for like an hour or so, and then get all the powers and chi strikes and stuff like that, and then see rough. You can make a good comparison then, but unfortunately, like I'm not going to be doing that right now. But very, very good, very good. 17 fucking chapters. It was longer than I expected as well. I was honestly expecting some like 6 to 8 hour affair, but that was pretty fucking long, wasn't it? I mean, how long was it in the end? It must have been at least 10, maybe anywhere between. I honestly don't know. I know it's more than 10 hours, but I don't think it's more than 12. Anywhere between 10 and 12. I'm not sure. I'll have to work that out later on, but it was longer than I expected, definitely. And it's like I was saying before this came out, and I think I said on the first couple of parts, I was really expecting it to blow. Really fucking was. With all the other remakes and, you know, resurrection of old IPs and stuff this year that have just fallen flat on their face, man. Terrible. Not even like passable. Not even if you like, if you forget the old game from what they've come from and you just go, right, just take this game on its own. Don't think about how great it was in the past and stuff like that. Just take it as a game by itself. No, it still sucks. It's double suckage when it's using such a great old IP, but this has been the exception. I think I'll be less wary of any old resurrections coming out in the next. Oh, I don't know how many, but it just seems to have been a year for it, doesn't it? I don't know if there's any more planned. I can't think of any on the horizon, but probably is. But I'm glad at least one game, and if it was going to be one, I was glad it was Shadow Warrior. Like I say, I expected it to suck, and it just fucking didn't. It was, well, I guess it was less interactive than what the original Shadow Warrior was. I mean, there were still little bits here and there, but it wasn't quite as interactive, was it? You weren't driving boats, or there was still the turrets and stuff like that, but you weren't controlling cranes, or playing with little remote control cars and pachinko machines, and you know, all the little shit like that, but it had its own bits and bobs, but the interactivity was definitely scaled down some. But they did a damn good job of like this old serious Sam and Shadow Warrior and Doom kind of feel of like the core of the game, the core first person. The core FPS of the game was very old school and retro, which is how it should be, and from there they built up all these extra bits and bobs on it, like the powers and the weapons upgrade system and the skills and shit. And the melee was incredibly well done, very satisfying. I'm not saying it was like hyper-realistic or anything like that, but very well done. I can't think of another first-person game that's got melee on that kind of level. Oh, yes, actually, yes, I can. Chivalry and War of the Roses and stuff like that. But they're meant to be a bit more realistic with it. It's nowhere near as arcadey, but Chivalry's got fucking awesome combat. I really like Chivalry's melee combat. That's, yeah, if you had to put me on the spot and say, which FPS game has got the best first-person combat, yeah, I'd say Chivalry. But it wasn't going for that. You couldn't have Shadow Warrior with Chivalry combat. That would have just blown hard. So they did a damn good job with this. It was very satisfying and very fun. Very overpowered at the same time. But it's like, I don't know. I was always joking saying, oh, it's op is this, proper overpowered, but I think it would have felt less overpowered if the difficulty had been higher. And I think that's where it is. I don't think the moveset was so overpowered. It's just the difficulty wasn't quite there. When stuff hit you, it should have done more damage. Maybe some stuff should have taken more to kill. I don't know. Especially the lesser demons. The lesser demons were very weak. So it's not so much that you felt... Well, you did feel incredibly strong, but you could have felt incredibly strong and still respected and feared the demons at the same time. That's what I'm driving at. Felt like you had this nice balance of satisfactory power, but the enemies didn't. They were a bit under par, you know? But like I said, that is the only gripe. That was the major gripe that I had. And the minor gripe was maybe the optimization. Apparently there's some problem with quad-core optimization or something like that, and you can feel it a little bit. It's not too bad. It's not too bad, but you can feel it a little bit. Like areas that don't look that incredible, but you can feel it chugging a little bit. And it's like, yeah, but... Like I said, that's a minor gripe. It didn't really get in the way. I never died going, fucking hell, the frame rate got me killed there. Never. So it's only a minor gripe. And the major gripe was the difficulty. But it's like I was saying, it didn't get in the way, did it? Well, not for me at least. Anyway, I still fucking love the shit out of that. Very enjoyable. I hope they do an expansion for that. I really do. Or a Shadow Warrior 2013 2. I don't think that's going to be the full title of it, but whatever. But very enjoyable, that, guys. Very enjoyable. Very recommended. Very, very much so. At least, like, if you're into the same kind of first-person games as me, you won't go wrong with that. You really won't. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. See you, dudes.